Okay, hey, welcome back. This one is for you officers out there that treat hookers bad. This is my hooker protection plan. We used to work down in Tacoma. We had what was called a soap order, which if a girl was arrested on prostitution, they'd let her out. Her probation was they give her a soap order. That stands for stay out of areas of prostitution. And so if we caught them in an area there like on Puyallup Avenue from a certain time in the evening till a certain time in the morning, they were in violation of their probation. So we'd arrest them on violation of a soap order, take them to jail, and they'd have to spend 3 days in there for a violation of the soap order. Well, this one hooker down there, we'll call her Betty. That's not a real name in case your mom's watching. But Betty was a tough old gal. Boy, she was tough. And we saw her down there, and she was under soap order, so we stopped. And we arrested her. And she was cussing. She didn't really resist arrest, but she made it difficult to put the handcuffs on and just was being an ass. And so we put her in the car and told her, hey, you're under arrest for violation of soap order. And she said, Officer Roger, why do you harass me? Every time you see me down here, you arrest me. You're just harassing me. You're just picking on me. Why do you do that? And so I said, well, I'm not really picking on you, I don't think. I said, oh yeah, you see these other girls, but if you see 2 or 3 other girls and all, they got soap orders too, but you always pick me out and take me to jail first. Why? That's not right. I'm telling my lawyer, you're harassing me. I said, well, Betty, you want to know the real truth that I pick you out and take you first? She says, yeah, tell me. I said, well, I just can't stand the thought of you being with another man. Well, she was totally silent. My partner looks over at me like, what did you just say? And then out of the back, Betty starts to laugh, says, you're so full of shit. She looks at my partner, how do you work with somebody so full of shit? And they just laughed, and we went in, and she didn't give us any more trouble and all. We booked her into the jail and all. 2 days later, I get called up to the lieutenant's office and the captain's there. And they said, Roger, we had an incident in the jail that we think you need to explain. Hey, I don't go to the jail. Okay, what is it? Well, one of the girls that prostitute you booked in, apparently she said that she was going to tell the judge and all that you put her in jail just because she wouldn't give you free services. I said, that's crap. And they said, well, yeah, we know it's crap, but Betty and 2 other prostitutes informed her that no, Roger's a good guy and you're not going to screw him up. And they beat the shit out of her. She had to go to the infirmary. Now, we can't have hookers beating each other up over you. So,
Betty.
yeah, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. She likes me, so. I used to kid with the hookers and stuff like that, say, hey, you do what you do, I do what I do. But when we needed information, they'd call and they'd tell us, hey, this guy did this robbery, this guy did this burglary. So they are just an absolute world of information if you just treat them right. They know they're hookers. They know what they're doing, so it doesn't do any good to call them whores and all that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind. Well, that's my hooker beat 'em up story. So remember, we put the FU in fun, and we will see you later.